Hello, America. Military-minded family here. My father and uncle served in World War II. My brother served in Vietnam. My present living brother was in the Army, but he was discharged honorably for what is known as high arches. I tried to join the Marines, the National Guard, but no go. Believe it or not, I was told I was too stupid. I took the test and I couldn't pass. You can imagine how angry that made me. They said, go join the Army. Nope, not for me. Army Reserves? I said no. I'm telling you all of this because I know there are a lot of you out there who wish to serve. And I think that's very honorable. But we don't live in honorable times. Look at our boys and ladies. They're still in Afghanistan. We're still in Korea. We have bases all over the place. Europe and the Middle East. And this was all about spreading democratic republics, representative republics. No, it wasn't. Name one representative republic that we established. None. They're all Europeanized parliamentary democracies or Islamic republics. Our military takes its orders from the UN. And this has been so since the Korean and Vietnam War. That doesn't mean that our soldiers aren't honorable and are doing this because they love this country, and I believe most of them know that they serve the people of this nation, not the corrupt government, who is a mere puppet of the European New World Order. Everybody hates Barack Obama, except the extremist liberal. I'm a liberal and I'm not an extremist. I voted for the guy. But later on I saw, oh boy, we blew this one. This guy is not working for us at all. He is working for the European New World Order. But it has been that way, people. It has been that way since the 1800s. That's when the New World Order got control of us. We lost our nation in the late 1800s and gave it right back to the Europeans. It is not dishonorable to defend this nation as a soldier in our military armed forces. Just realize that America isn't an empire, and it shouldn't be. It's intended to be a free and democratic representative republic. The military should be defending the American people and the American way of life. This government is now a puppet and a tyrant. They have weeded out all the commanding officers who would not follow orders contrary to the Constitution. They believe there's a civil war in the future. They believe they will have to fire on American citizens and designate them terrorists. It's important for the American citizen to realize when this civil war takes place, do not fight it like a terrorist. Terrorists target civilians. Enemy combatants target soldiers only and government. If you're a soldier, you will have to choose sides. Remember that saying? I don't know where it comes from, but defending this nation from terrorist, foreign, and domestic. Now, the warped person is going to twist that and say that there's no difference between a terrorist and a freedom fighter. But you know that there is, because, as I said, the terrorist targets civilians. The freedom fighter targets soldiers and government. Now, heaven forbid that we should have to fight our own soldiers, or they should have to fight us, because they are in the military because they want to serve this country in an honorable fashion. Most of them have gone in there to receive an education, that is, aid for college, or they've gone in there because, like me, they've had family who have been soldiers, and they want that prestige. But now they have commanding officers who are immoral and have been placed in power by tyrants. And their orders are to fire on civilians. And that's what they'll do because they are tyrants themselves. Our soldiers are not tyrants.
Unless they're cuckoo.
Their intentions are good.
Unless they're crazy.
My niece doesn't like anybody. Everybody's a bad guy to my niece.
I prefer animals.
I say that our soldiers need to remember they're protecting us, they're protecting this nation, yes. But when a tyrannical government is in control, they must stand down and allow what is going to happen and say, I am out of it. You either take a neutral stance
I'm out of it half the time.
or you engage. It's your decision. You're a soldier. And I love every one of you.
Bye.
But know that if you're perceived as the bad guy, there's going to be a lot of blood spilled. And that's a shame. That's a goddamn shame. Because look what they do to you. You serve them overseas, wherever you are stationed. And when you come home, they treat you like garbage. You get shit for benefits and no respect at all.
No, you don't even have to be in the military. They still treat you like shit. Look at me, I'm going to die before I get my paper saying that.
That's Agenda 21. They want us all dead. And I'm not talking about Agenda 21.
Yeah, who gives a fuck, huh? Who gives a fucking fuck? Don't fucking start it.
I'm not. The only active unit we should have in the military is our Navy. And when this all hell breaks loose, they should be in the Atlantic and the Pacific, keeping everybody else out of it and letting us get it on with the government. And then everybody here in the States, that means National Guard, what have you, will have to make a decision. Are the orders you're receiving moral? And I would say no. Anybody who's overseas getting the idea to come home and they find out what's going on, should stay at seas. Until it's all over. They deserve more than what they get. You can't put a price on a life, but you ought to at least receive $2,000 a month for the rest of your life. And if you're fortunate enough to come home in one piece, you should still receive it. If not, then everything should be handed to you. You served this nation, and you may have lost an arm, a leg, or whatever, or half of your head. A lot of it has to change. Call from a friend. I'm paranoid, huh? Okay. Okay, I got it. I say, okay. If you say so.
What happened?
That's mean-spirited, though. That's mean-spirited.
Why? What happened?
She says, you say you're not paranoid a lot, which means you are. Okay, if you say so. That's mean-spirited, though. That's my answer. I'm not paranoid.
Yeah, you are.
It's happening. They're tyrants. I'm just ready for it when it happens. I don't intend to be caught with my head up my ass. So if I was a soldier serving this nation, and I heard that things were bad at home, I'd jump a ship with the Navy and demand that we stay at sea until it's over. And that's just my take on all of it. And maybe when this is all over, all those boys who have sacrificed everything for this nation will be getting $2,000 a month for the rest of their lives, regardless of what condition they're in, and have nice health benefits and all the works, and not treated like shit like they always are. And every Joe and Schmo in the United States of America can run for president and serve only 6 years. No more of this 8-year shit. 1 term, 6 years. And you can have 2 resignation papers to make sure that if anybody fucks up and doesn't do what they're told to do, they'll have to resign. Or what they promised to do. They're going to be nasty. We should be nasty too. And we can turn all the Rothschilds, Rockefellers, and all the elites over to the Chinese, and they can, you know, butt fuck them. Have a nice weekend, and I'll catch you next week.
Well, shut up.